Alright, this problem is asking us to multiply this binomial times this trinomial. So we have the 3x plus 2 times 5x squared minus 7x plus 3. So this requires us to do some distributive property here. Okay, but there's also another way we can do this, and I like to just call this the box method. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a box here with 2 rows, okay, and 3 columns. And we're just going to put these corresponding values here, okay? So we got the 3x, and then we'll put the 2 down on the second row. And for the columns, we'll put the 5x squared minus 7x plus 3. And now we can just multiply the corresponding entries together. For example, this first box, right? In this first box, we're going to put the 3x times 5x squared. So you got to remember to multiply all these entries together. Okay, so in the first box, we're going to get 15x cubed. In the second box, we're going to do 3x times negative 7x, which should be negative 21x squared. And in the last box here, we get 3x times 3, which is 9x. Okay, similarly, when we work on the second row, we're just going to multiply the row by the column, right? So in this case, we should end up with 10x squared. The second box, we multiply 2 times negative 7x, which is negative 14x. And the last box here, we get a 2 times 3, which gives us positive 6. And the reason why I like to use the box method here, especially when we have like a polynomial with 3 terms, is just to make sure that you keep track of everything, and definitely keeping track of your signs. So at this point, we can certainly write everything out, right? But remember, we have to essentially combine like terms as well, okay? So let's do that, right? This is a 15x cubed here. You notice there's no other x cubed term. Okay, so we should end up with just that 15x cubed. Okay, what about the x squared term? Well, there's a 10x squared here. This is positive 10. We have a negative 21x squared there. So positive 10 minus 21 gives us negative 11x squared. What about the x terms? Well, we have a negative 14x here. We have a positive 9x there. So negative 14 plus 9 gives us negative 5x. And what about the constant term, the number without the variables, right? There's only one of them, right? It's just a 6. So then we should be able to write that down. And this gives us our final answer here, right? This is the product, right? This is what we get when we multiply it together. We get 15x cubed minus 11x squared minus 5x plus 6.